broke, boy, broke, boy, broke, boy, broke. La croqueta, you know who I am. FIFA 20 different and I feel like Uncle Sam. Texting all you haters cause you I defend. Call the apps Takashi cause all they do is bend. Broke boy, elite is what I like to choke boy. I am just a joke boy. Pressure eats me nam I'm bok choy. Yeah, I'm a broke boy. Leave you swimming with the fishes, I am so coy. Opposition looking funny, Joe Coy. Pass the session, yeah, take some notes boy. Broke boy.
What is the deal, YouTube? It is your boy 1 Star Week Finna. We are back for yet another episode of the Broke Boy Road to Glory, and we have an interesting episode for you guys. First off, I gotta say shout out to all you guys that's been supporting the series. This is episode number 100. I never thought that we were gonna make it to episode number 100, and that's thanks to you guys at home. So thank you very much for supporting the series. And yeah, let me show you guys my progress so far in this game. I have gotten, I believe, 4 icon swaps. I got 1 here. I got 3 here. I'm almost done with a couple of them as well. So I'm trying to get this Prime Icon pack opened by tomorrow. I've already opened a few other people's Prime Icon packs, and yo, you gotta see the video, man. I have packed some insane, unbelievable stuff, and I'm not just saying that to clickbait it. I have packed some things you've never seen, I guarantee it. So yeah, check that video out. Be on the lookout for that video tomorrow. But today we're here to talk about one player and one player only, and he's not on this squad because this is a squad battle squad. I've been doing this icon swap objectives to try to get you guys that Prime Icon pack open, but let me switch it to the main squad I've been using yesterday. All right, so this is the squad we were rocking with yesterday. As you guys know, we gotta get some of these icon swaps done. This is me trying to do the EPL and the first owner objective done at the same time. We got a few wins, but we're here to talk about one man and one man only. It's gonna be this 86 rated Flashback Coleman card. And I said this on Twitter. I think somebody at EA, I think somebody that runs FIFA is an Everton fan, is a blue, because yo, the Everton cards that have come out this year have hit different. We have an insane amount of usable cards in the weekend league now, and this is just one of them that they've released. So let's look at this card. He's 5'10". He's high work rates, which is very nice on the fullback. He's right-footed with a 3-star combination. I played 6 games in division rivals with him. I got 0 goals and 0 assists. And before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you want to see more content like this, please do me a favor, hit the like button down below, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate all you guys at home for watching this video. So, when you look at this card, is he at the top tier of fullbacks on this game? I would say not quite, all right? I mean, of course there's going to be icons better than him. Of course there's going to be expensive fullbacks like Headliner Tomato that are better than him, but this guy is a very good budget fullback in my opinion. I mean, he's about 80K to complete, and I think he brings a lot to your team. I think he's definitely usable in the weekend league. I mean, look at him. He got the pace. He has very good passing stats, which I really enjoy on my fullbacks. I don't like a fullback that can't pass. This is the reason why I stopped using non-informed Tomato when I did. It's the reason why I didn't really like Roussillon that much. I really like fullbacks that can pass. This guy definitely has some decent passing ability. What I really like about the card, though, is his dribbling and defending combination. I mean, he has the agility, the balance, but when you look at his actual dribbling stats, they're very high. And when you look at his composure stat, once again, very high, and his defending stats are very solid. The one thing I don't like about this card, though, is the lack of stamina. 84 stamina will last 90 minutes, but as a fullback, especially as a fullback with high work rates, I'm not sure if he's gonna last more than that. So I'm gonna stop talking. Without further ado, we're gonna jump into the gameplay. I'm gonna let you guys know, is this Flashback Coleman card worth it? Let's go. All right, so like I alluded to, or like I said earlier in the video, this Flashback Coleman card is going to be costing you 80,000 coins with no packs returned to complete the SBC. Is he worth that money? I would have to say absolutely. I think if you're an Everton fan, or if you're running a Premier League club and you got some untradables to throw in, I think he's a very good value. I'm going to break down the stats though so you know exactly what to expect at home. So, First off, we're going to be talking about his pace. It's 90 pace. How does it feel in game? Does it feel like 90 pace? And I would have to say yes. He definitely feels very quick, and his acceleration is definitely noticeable coming out of skill moves. I was able to beat some wingers, some opposing fullbacks with pace, just by timing his runs, timing his acceleration coming out of skill moves very well. And when it came to defending, this guy was able to track back very well as well. Overall, I gotta give this guy's pace a 9 out of 10. Next, we're gonna talk about his passing. We're not gonna talk about shooting because nobody really shoots very often with their fullbacks. I don't think it's a make or break stat. So we're gonna move on to his passing. And in game, it was everything I expected. All right, I'm not expecting somebody who's a playmaker from the back. I mean, he doesn't quite have that echelon of passing, but he's just below. I mean, he's a very reliable passer of the ball. And the main thing I noticed with this guy's passing is the few times I did let a cross off, it was dangerous. And I was letting off different kinds of crosses. His ground crosses are insane. They have a really nice whip, a really nice curve to them. If you have a target man, I think he's gonna be very nice at crossing some as well. And when it came to his long passes and short passes, they were very decent. He was able to link up play. He was able to be a playmaker at times out of the back. However, I wouldn't really try anything overly ambitious with him. Overall, I gotta give this guy's passing an 8.5 out of 10. As a fullback, he definitely fulfills the role and then some. Next, we'll be talking about this guy's dribbling, and this guy felt very tidy on the ball. His agility and balance is 80 and 81 respectively. I did not boost that with the chem style. And in game, it felt decent, all right? And what I mean by that is that when you compare him to somebody like Semedo, who has like agility in the 90s, when you compare him to somebody like Flashback or Foot Tal, who has agility close to 90, he doesn't really stack up in terms of responsiveness and turning and everything like that. But for a defender, this guy's very good. He feels like a midfielder that can dribble on the ball. When you think about somebody who's 5'10" with 80 agility, that's what he feels like on the ball exactly. He's able to turn. He's able to feel very nifty on the ball, but at the same time, he's not somebody who's going to be super agile, like I said, like a Tal or a Semedo. His actual dribbling, his actual ball control is actually very tidy though. If you're in tight areas and you need to L1 dribble, you need to strafe dribble out of trouble, he's able to do that very accurately. And on top of that, he has 90 composure, which means he's very press resistant. If you're going to be letting a pass go, if you're going to be trying to get through when you're being pressured, he's going to be able to do that. Overall, I gotta give this guy's dribbling an 8 out of 10. Next, we're going to talk about this guy's defending, and I didn't really notice this guy being horrible or amazing defensively. I thought he was very solid. His interceptions at 85 was definitely noticeable. He was able to break up play pretty effectively. His stand tackle I really enjoyed. He has 88 stand tackling, which is insanely high for a fullback. That in conjunction with 87 aggression meant that going into the challenges, he was winning a lot of 50-50 balls. He would take the ball and then win possession of the ball, which is very big. His defensive awareness is 83, which is decent, and because he has high work rates, he was everywhere on the pitch. Overall, I gotta give this guy's defending an 8 out of 10. Finally, we'll be talking about this guy's physical, and physically he was decent. 71 strength is not that bad, but it's not that good. But I do think he makes up for it for his really high stand tackling stats, as well as his really high aggression. So even though he's not the strongest, he's not small. He's 5'10". He does have a lot of aggression. He does have a lot of stand tackling stats, and it does help him in that regard. His stamina is 84. And it did last him all 90 minutes. I do venture to say it could last even into extra time. However, if your opponent subs on a Kent or an Adama Traore in his position and he's getting kind of tired, I'm not really liking that. So I do think his stamina is a bit of a weakness. His jumping at 78 is neither a pro or a con. And overall, I gotta give this guy a physical an 8 out of 10. All right, guys, so what is the final verdict on this card? Is he a good card? I would say yes. Is he a great card? I would say no. And what I mean by that is that this guy is the guy that you will plug into your team and he will do the job. He will do the job quietly and very well, but he won't stand out in any aspect. I mean, he does everything very well. He has good pace, he has good dribbling, good defending, good physical, and good passing. But he doesn't really excel at anything. So if you're somebody in need of like a very solid fullback in your EPL team, I think this guy is definitely a must-do, especially if you got the SBC fodder to throw in and you have no one else to throw it into. If you're an Everton fan, I think he's definitely a must-do. But if you're somebody who already has a really good team, a really good fullback combination, then I wouldn't really say he's somebody that you really have to do. I think as the game progresses, there will be better fullbacks that are dropped on this game, and therefore I think he's a fair value, but not an amazing value. Overall, I gotta give him an 8.5 out of 10. He's a solid fullback. He'll do the job. He's weekend league approved. Just don't expect anything spectacular. Alright guys, so that's gonna be Broke Boy episode number 100. Hopefully next time I see you, I'll be opening some Prime Icon packs or Weekend League rewards. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, deuces.